Hello world, Jennifer here. I've had a terrible thing happen. I've had a breakdown. Sitting on my trailer here, I was collecting logs from a friend's house to sell as firewood. Wanted to drop the trailer, and after trying to drop the trailer, the tongue jack decided to absolutely just disintegrate on me. So today's video is tongue jack replacement on the flatbed trailer. Hope you enjoy this short video of having some welding, machining, and other goodies about. Hope you enjoy this video about having some goodies with welding, machining, and other things it requires to get this tongue jack replaced. I'll try to get as many details in as I possibly can. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hot one today. Trying to finish up the job of getting at the trailer tongue jack that's broken down. Hate to see these breakdowns, but in the world of equipment you end up with breakdowns. So here we are, have a day trying to get through the heat and keep going, welding on, out with the old and in with the new for the trailer tongue. I'll get as much footage as I can. Yes, yes. Our government hard at work. Yep, our government hard at work. Hardly at work. Oh. Alright, we're off with the old. I never liked the way the trailer manufacturer had mounted this tongue jack with just a single piece of angle iron. You can see it got bent up a bit, occasionally going through ditches and stuff, out of parking lots with drainage ditches in the low point of the road. You end up sometimes dragging the trailer tongue, or not the tongue, the trailer, you drag the trailer jack, and that bent things up a little bit. Some of the welding is a little kind of questionable on this trailer in certain spots. The trailer tongue, or the jack here, a couple of the welds I had probably broke over the years when the jack got drug. Like I said, going in and out of parking lots and things. So the idea is to improve the design here slightly, but instead of a single piece of wider angle iron that was only surface welded on top the C-channel of the trailer, and then had these little brackets that went out to the C-channel that were extremely poorly welded on, I was going to take two pieces of angle iron, and let's get rid of that for the moment, because that's out with the old, and flush weld these at the correct angle, and maybe even cut them back so the piece goes underneath. I catch a weld underneath, and then on the bottom of the C-channel have a second piece angle that goes across that sits on top the C-channel to make it a little laterally stronger, due to the fact that when I did drop this trailer in the past, when it had a load on it and I needed it off the truck, that piece of single angle iron like that would kind of twist, bend, move around, and made me a little nervous just being flush welded on top. So we'll get at cutting some steel, maybe cutting some angles, getting some more paint remove done. So I'll throw you back in time lapse, and hopefully an afternoon thunderstorm will hold off today so we get some more of this job done. Let's see how it fits. Actually not bad. Gotta cut it down a little bit more. That's all. Yeah, gotta open those up. Grind that out a little bit. Take some material off of there to bring it forward about a 1/4 inch more. And that whole thing will fit in there just damn, I need to take a little bit. Yeah, I need to angle those. Oh, rain. All right. Test fit number 3. Ooh, that's hot still. times the charm. Alright, one more little minor adjustment. And life is ready for the welder as soon as the rain quits. Continuing the tongue jack project. The next day, here we are. We ran out of daylight, sunshine, and everything else yesterday. I finished up getting the brackets shaped and ground and all my paint off. This morning, welded on both brackets, as you can see, are fully welded on. Was going to set up the tongue jack on it. Might throw you here in time lapse showing you some the setup. Should be pretty simple to get this job finished up today. So here I'll throw you in time lapse and see what we can do about getting this project finished up. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. One tongue jack replacement. Took a little bit of welding, a little bit of this, and some thought. And I think the design is a little bit better than the old, due to the fact that I have two pieces of angle separated by 6 inches of the 6-inch C-channel that the trailer is made up of. I have welded continuously around, leaving the bottom of the tongue jack where it's welded to the angle iron open to drain any water, due to the fact that anytime you put two pieces of steel just face to face and weld them together, the surfaces between them are guaranteed to rust and make a mess on you. So I don't recommend doing that at all, due to a lot of experience taking apart things that have been two pieces of steel that have been face to face and then welded, and finding that they're blowing up each other and pushing apart. And why it's all bowed and screwed up is due to the fact that it has begun to rust between the two pieces of steel, where you can neither paint or seal up, due to the fact that no matter how hard you try, it's always going to get water in there. I need to find a new battery box and safety switch that I have not installed, finding that the old battery box and safety switch were too rotted to reinstall. After installing such nice new stuff, there's no sense in putting the old battery box and safety switch on there that may be just were too old, too rotted, and too rusty to actually replace and say that they would work appropriately in any sort of situation, even if it was to actually have to be used. I don't find the battery box and safety switch there to turn on the electric brakes very useful at all, and find that yes, it is a useless government regulation that has been forced upon the electric brake trailer world. The best thing that I have found is a bag over my trailer connector to keep the bugs, insects, and mud wasps out of the connector, to keep it as clean as possible over time, so that every time I do plug it into my connector on my vehicle, the connector is clean and ready to go without rust, mud wasps filling each connector with mud and otherwise being wet, corroded, or anything else. So I do have good electrical connections to make sure that my brakes, lights, and other safety equipment do work. In conclusion, thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Thank you.